the current Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi, Professor Kiama, has a tribute to make. Thank you.
To the family of Professor Magoha, to Babla and Michael, who have in their own right also been members of the University of Nairobi community, and all of us here, we pass our condolences. I just want to be quick. Magoha had this mantra: do it with passion or not at all. This quote from an English writer: Professor Magoha would approach any task that he set out to do. His work ethics was driven by one singular goal: to deliver nothing but the best. He served the University of Nairobi, as the Chair of Council has explained, up to the level of Vice Chancellor. Professor Magoha's contribution to the university was palpable, for he left clear footprints everywhere he passed. On behalf of the University of Nairobi, I want to appreciate the role that he played in raising the stature of the university to the level he left it. Like we do, we say every Vice Chancellor serves and passes the baton to the next one. He served the university for 10 years as Vice Chancellor, and I was privileged to serve with him in various committees. He would take his time to synthesize an idea and even consult over it as much as he would do. But once he was convinced about the direction to take, there was no stopping him. It is in this clarity of purpose that saw him accomplish many things for the university. He inducted me together with other scholars in the university leadership, and in particular, he appointed me to serve as chair of the Department of Fetal Anatomy and Physiology, in addition to the role I was playing as Associate Dean of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. He later appointed me to serve as the first director of Wangari Maathai Institute for Peace and Environmental Studies. The institute is closely associated with Professor Magoha, who spearheaded its establishment after a meeting with the late Professor Wangari Maathai, the Nobel Peace Prize winner 2004. Although Professor Maathai did not live to see the realization of this project, its firm foundation has propelled it to become a vibrant center of excellence in issues of environmental governance and peace. He appointed me to serve in many roles, but quickly, one of those he did was to chair a committee to give direction on some elections that had failed twice. When I presented the report to Senate, the Senate, in his characteristic style, there was quite a bit of argument, because the report had brought out certain things, aspects. But in his characteristic style, he said, as somebody said, Professor Kiama, don't be intimidated. He said, there's no problem. I'm only preparing him to be the future Vice Chancellor. That brought some relaxation in Senate and allowed us to proceed and finish the report. And that anchored the direction the Senate took under that leadership, anchored the student leadership for many years. Ladies and gentlemen, we can say many things about Professor Magoha, but it all boils down to work, service, and sacrifice. Certainly, he has left the world a better place than he found it. Thank you, and God bless you.